we can just dance the night away.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to DeeLighted-In-Life. Thank you so much for joining me again for Dee's Reflections. If you haven't been here before, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Thank you so much. It's so lovely to see you. Thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate it. So for the last 4 weeks, I have been doing a segment around getting ready with me. So I'm doing my makeup and I'll show you the outfit of the day. And then I talk to you about dating. So dating in your 50s. I am, just in case you haven't been here before, my name is Dee and I'm 59 years old and I am single at the moment. I've been single for about 6 months and I have been talking about kind of dating in your 50s and what that's like. So the barriers, the pitfalls, dating sites, do's and don'ts and things like that. So just a little bit in terms of my history. I've been married, I've been divorced, I've been engaged 4 times, and as I say, I'm single at the moment, in 6 months single, and I am staying single for a minute. I'm taking a breath, I'm exhaling, and I'm going to just kind of enjoy all of the things that singleness bring me. So I'm going to do that for a little while. So moving into the kind of get ready with me segment, I'm going to tell you what makeup I'm going to be putting on, and then I'm going to start putting my makeup on, and then I'm going to talk to you about some dating stuff today, okay? Hopefully this video is not going to be too long, but you know, if you've been here before, you know I'm lavish. You know that I talk and talk and talk and talk. So I'm hoping 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Bear with me, bear with me. Okay, so I have already got on my base, which is my Vital foundation, and it's a cream to powder foundation. It's inexpensive. It's £6. I get it from the hair shop. I have got on my concealer, which is a Mary Kay. A little bit more expensive. So this is £27, but I find it's got good coverage, so I like that. Then I have my Rimmel mascara, which I have been wearing for about 10 years. It's day to night. It's got 2 wands, one that lengthens, one that thickens, and I love this. Absolutely love it. It's about £7.99. Fabulous stuff. Then I've got my Rimmel Brown Kohl pencil, which again I get from Superdrug, or I get from Boots, or I get it online. It's about £3. So it's a brown one. It's soft kohl. I use this to outline my lips, and I also use it to contour. I have this contouring thing that I bought from MAC, which, you know, and I should use that, but I don't really. I use my pencil. I've been using my pencil for years, so I still use my pencil. And then, I forgot, lipstick. So as a base, I wear this Rimmel lipstick, and this one is Stay My Rose. I've got 2 pinks. So this is my base. And then on top of that, because it's autumn, I like the little gold hints. So I'm wearing this one from Temu, number 108. And this was quite inexpensive and it cost £2. It comes in this really nice box. And I just bought myself another one. I will leave all of the makeup in the description. Oh, the new thing I'm wearing, I ran out of my eyeshadow. So I bought a set of 5 from, where did I buy them from? Temu, and they've all got different colours. Let me show you. Kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so there's these 5 colours. You see them, and they were about £5 for all 5 of those. So I'm wearing those as my eyeshadow. Did I say eyeshadow? I can't remember. Anyway, let me start doing my makeup today. I'm going to be talking to you about dating and about 3 things, or maybe 4 things, maybe 5 things, who knows. As I say, when I get started, I carry on. So a few things that I wish people had told me when I started dating. Now I'm going to tell you, because I think they might be interesting things for you to know. If you've kind of been out of the dating game for a minute and you're stepping your toe back in, or if you've been dating for a little while and you're feeling kind of a little bit delusioned, hopefully this little series that I've done will just kind of give you that pep in your step and kind of made you feel like actually we're all doing the same thing. We're all out there enjoying the same things, doing the same things, having the same experiences. So we can share that, you know, we can share our stories and share that dialogue. So hopefully this series in some ways helps somebody. And if you are somebody who hasn't been dating for a while, and you're going back out there, please tell me about that. I'd love to hear about it. If you've been out there dating for a while and you're really enjoying yourself, love to hear about that too. If you've got any questions about dating, then please put them down in the comments. I would love to answer them. Now, I've just looked at the time and it's like I've been chatting for 5 minutes. Labrish. Told ya, labrish. Okay, let's dive into the makeup. So, the first thing I'm going to say to you, in terms of the things I wish somebody had told me, is that red flags, actually, what am I doing? Yeah, that's right. Do you know what? I've lost, I'm going to split, stop. Okay, so I'm going to put on the, one of the eyeshadows from Timo, kind of a goldy colour. I hope you can kind of see that goldy brown colour. Really like that. Really like that. So, let me start again. So, red flags, absolutely never, ever, ever turn green. Ever, ever, ever. So, if you notice something that in your first few dates with someone and you just think, oh, that feels like a deal breaker for me, don't matter how cute he is, don't matter how gorgeous, don't matter how generous, don't matter how sweet the mouth is, yeah, all of the compliments flowing. Let me tell you something. If you see the red flag and it's not going to turn green, just pick up your things and run. Just pick up your foot and run. It is not going to change. Sometimes you kind of feel like, oh, maybe he didn't mean it like that, or maybe that was just a blip, or maybe that was just an aberration, or maybe that wasn't necessarily the true him. Let me tell you something. All of us, when we go out on dating, we come with our representative, yeah? So we are our best, our very, very best selves, and everybody pretty much does that. So if you notice that he's done something on that very first 1, 2, 3, even 4th date, that's who he is. If someone shows you who they are, if someone tells you who they are, believe them. Believe them immediately, if not sooner, because they've already shown you their best selves. So therefore, if there's something that comes out that you're not feeling, pick up your shoes, pick up your foot, them and run to the nearest exit and go on about your business, because the red flags, they don't turn green. Okay, I cannot stress that enough. Sometimes, you know, we're just like, oh, but he's pretty. Oh, look at that. Look at the stature. Look at the face. Look at the little salt and pepper beard. Oh my gosh, look at how he's wearing his trousers. Oh, yes, I want some of that. You know, the loins are afire. Yeah? No. If he says something that makes you pause, that makes you worry, that makes you question who the character of this person, pick up your foot and run. So that's my very first one. Red flags don't turn green. I don't know what's going on with my camera. It keeps kind of going in and out in terms of like quality. It keeps going fuzzy. Anyway, hopefully it will get better. Hopefully it will mind itself. I hope. So the other thing that I want to say is that, just along the same kind of theme really, that ultimately when you're going out dating, you are trying to find out whether that person's character meshes with yours, so whether they've got similar values of yours. So I'm a woman who's a baptized woman, so I need to know that the person I'm dating believes in God. You know, you don't have to go to church on a regular basis, all of that kind of thing, but you do need to believe that we have a creator. You do need to believe in that. If you're an atheist or agnostic, that's not going to work for me. Yeah? So we do need to have shared values. We do need to have a shared understanding about things. If you are a parent and you're not an involved parent, again, that's not going to work for me. I have values about parenting and fathers and things like that. So, and you know, how engaged you are in your children's life is important to me. I think that I have strong views and strong opinions about certain things. And so there's no point in me trying to dilute them. It's who I am, you know, ultimately. If I pretend, so if you say something to me and I pretend that all is good, all is marvelous, I am doing you a disservice, because I'm trying to pretend that it's all good and that you're a match for me. And then you might think, oh, great, she's cool with that. So therefore, you're now thinking I'm a match for you. But that's not true, because I'm not giving you my real self. And I like to be real. I'm a very direct person. I like to be real. I like to be direct. I like to show people exactly who I am, because then they know what they're buying. Do you know what I'm saying? There's no point in me kind of trying to sell something that is not the truth, you know? So what I'm saying to say that is essentially that when you meet someone, you might enjoy the way that they look. You know, there may be that instant chemistry, you know, you might be really feeling them, and you might be looking at them and just like, you know, there's got hearts in your eyes, and you're just like feeling so excited, and it's all just so marvelous, you know, the loins, as I say, are on fire, you know. And you're just thinking, oh my gosh, the chemistry. This man is making me laugh. This man is making me smile. I am just feeling him so much. But in amongst all of that marvelousness, and of course you've got to feel chemistry. Of course there's got to be an attraction between you and your potential mate. Of course there has. But in amongst that, you've got to do your due diligence. You've got to be looking at the character, because the chemistry will fade. Over time, the chemistry will fade. And what you're left with is the character of the person. So you've got to make sure that actually you like his politics. You like the way that he parents. You like the way, you know, is he an optimistic person? You like the optimism. Is he ambitious? Do you want an ambitious person? You know, all of the things that you know, is he someone who believes in God? If you're a person who believes in God, you know, you've got to make sure that this person is a match for you, because chemistry, trust me, will fade. I mean, especially as we're getting older and stuff like that, you know, things fall down, fall off, fall out. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, so got to make sure the person's character matches our own. And the third thing I wanted to say is, and I'm trying to remember what it was now. The last thing I wanted to say was that you're allowed to have butterflies and boundaries. Let me just alter this camera a little bit. I'm just dashing it all about the place. Hang on a second. It's going out of focus. Okay. You're allowed to have chemistry and boundaries simultaneously. So you want to have, or rather, butterflies and boundaries. So when you meet someone, you want to kind of feel that butterfly situation, don't you? You want to feel like, ooh, this is absolutely fantastic. But in amongst all of that, you've got to have your boundaries. You've got to set your boundaries, and you've got to maintain your boundaries. And if they try to push your boundaries, you've got to push back. You know, draw your bag and go about your business, if necessary. If it's not necessary to do that and you just think they need a little bit of schooling, well, all right, set the boundaries again. Set out your lines. Say this, you can go this far and no further. And just, you know, make sure that they are keen to respect and respond to your boundaries. Have your standards. Set your standards. Know what your standards are. What are you willing to accept? I mean, because, you know, at the end of the day, particularly when you're getting to our age and you're 50 plus, nobody is going to be coming without baggage. Nobody, actually, it doesn't matter how old you are, nobody is going to be perfection. Nobody is going to be absolutely 100% perfect. So therefore, you have to decide in your mind what imperfections are going to be okay and what imperfections are not, yeah? So there may be things that are an absolute red flag, deal breaker for you, not going to do it, not having it. And therefore, you know, if someone presents with some of those things and you just go, oh yeah, okay, thanks for sharing with me. Thanks for coming out with me. I'm going about my business, okay? And that's okay. That's okay, because this is not a dress rehearsal. I mean, you know, it's a kind of cliche, but ultimately this is about our lives. You know, it's about who do we want to spend time with? Who do we want to give our energies to? And we want to make sure that we're giving our energies and our time to the right person. And if that is not the right person for you, that's okay, because they could be the right person for someone else. So it's okay for you to release them and you say, go with God. I release you. Go and find somebody who is actually a good match for you. Because my favorite phrase that I say to people, whether I'm texting, whether I'm telephoning, I say to them, if I don't feel like we are vibing and I don't think they are the right person for me, I say to them, do you know what? Thank you so much for your time, but I'm sorry, but I don't think we're a match, and therefore, you know, I wish you well in your future endeavours. You know, and I just basically say that. And you know what? I get some lovely responses from that. I really, really do, because I think when I say that, it's respectful. it's also, I don't hold that ghosting situation, you know, I don't want to ghost people. So I do want to tell people, you know, that actually we're not a match and therefore I'm going to be moving on and I want to wish them well, you know. So I do that. That's what I do. But it's okay because you don't owe anyone, your time. You don't owe anyone your energy. If you're out there dating, you're looking for somebody who's going to match you and someone that you're going to spend time with and someone who's going to enhance you. And that's okay. And that's absolutely fine. So I absolutely give you my permission to say, if you're not feeling it, just walk away. Respectfully, kindly, but just walk away. It's absolutely fine. So I think a lot of us feel that butterfly situation when we first meet someone, and sometimes that it takes over the good sense. You know, the good sense that God gave you. You know, the good sense that your parents gave you. You know, the good sense that you learned all of these years when you got up to 50 years old. You got good sense, right? And then you see a nice profile. You see a nice salt and pepper beard and the good sense gone. Completely and utterly gone out the window because suddenly it's all about the butterflies, yeah? I mean, you've got to... It's so difficult, isn't it? It's so difficult to maintain your equilibrium and to maintain your good sense in the face of chemistry, in the face of gorgeousness. It's so hard, so hard. But it's ultimately what you've got to do, because if you don't, then what happens is all of those red flags slide by. You don't notice them too much. And even if you notice them, you go, oh yeah, but he's pretty. He's so cute. He's so cute. He's so cute. We're not going to worry about that. We're just like, yeah, can we deal with the red flag? Because the man is so cute. No. Please, 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 please. Allow the butterflies, but please, please, please do not ignore the red flags. So, okay, I'm just going to put on my, oh, hang on. I'm just putting on, I'm contouring. Hang on. This is the old school. Yeah, old school contouring. Before we had the marvelous MAC situation with the kind of contouring brushes and all of that kind of stuff. This is how I created cheekbones. I've always been a bit cheekbone challenged. So I've never had, can you see a little bit of contouring there? Can you see a little bit more cheekbones? But I've always been a bit cheekbone challenged. And so I've always used a bit of a pencil situation to do that. That's wonderful. Okay. All right. So just to say finally, in wrapping up, as I say, this is my final segment on dating. So I kind of wanted to leave you with something profound, but couldn't think of anything. So what can I say to you? If you are 50 plus, if you are 40 plus, and you are going into the dating arena or going back in, because at this time of our lives, I think sometimes, you know, we will have been married, won't we? We will have been divorced. We will have been widowed. We will have, you know, this may be our second, maybe our third time around in terms of long-term relationships. So there's trepidation, there's fear, there's anxiety, there is excitement, but sometimes it's worrying, isn't it? Because we just don't know what we're going to go out there and get. And we hear horror stories and we hear bad things. And we've been through bad things, some of us. Some of us have been through relationships where there has been affairs, where there has been violence, where there has been all kinds of negativity, where we've had loss, where we've had separation, where we've had, you know, we've been widowed, those kinds of things. So we've been through trauma. A lot of us, you know, we've experienced trauma, we've experienced difficult times, we've experienced joy, and we've experienced happiness. And I guess that when we think about going into the new relationship, we're thinking we want to experience that joy and happiness again, aren't we? That's what we're saying we want to do. Yeah? So we're wanting to experience that joy. We're wanting to experience that happiness. We want to go forward and get that new adventure and that new man, that new enhanced existence, you know, because we've been enjoying ourselves. Yeah, we're enjoying the singleness. We've got fabulous friends. We've got fabulous family, and we're enjoying that. And and it's a blessing, and we feel so blessed because we've got those things, because of course we know that not everyone has those things. So if we're blessed enough to have wonderful friends, to have wonderful family, perhaps to have great careers, perhaps to have wonderful homes, to have all the material things that we desire, and we just want a little bit of icing, don't we? We just want that man to be that cherry on top of the existence. But it's scary. It's scary. It just is. It really is. And to just kind of step our foot into that water and just say, okay, I'm going to go on a dating profile. Whoa. I'm going to create my own kind of dating profile. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm actually going to talk to people online. Whoa. And then I'm going to go on a date. Damn. For real? For real? For real? Yeah. Every single step of it's kind of scary. But I'm here to tell you. Here to tell you that please, I'm begging you, feel the fear and do it anyway. Always, always, always do your due diligence and make sure that you are safe in what you're doing. Make sure that you get to know this person in a public place before you go to them yard or before they come to yours, yeah? Make sure that you know who they are before you invite them into your family, around amongst your people, them around your children. But seriously, honestly, you can get so much joy and so much fun from dating. As I said, I've been married, I've been divorced, I've been engaged. I was almost at the altar a second time. And despite all of that, despite the myriad relationships that did not succeed, I am still so beyond excited about the future, because I know that there is a lot of joy to be had. The dating experience fills me with joy. It fills me with happiness. I get the most joke. I meet some interesting people. So people I've dated who are not a match for me, I still keep in contact with them. We're still friendly because, they're good people, just not right for me. And I think that I've had fun. I've had good times. I've been on some amazing, amazing dates. And I'm just here to say it is not too late. You are not too seasoned. You are not past it. Yeah? You are absolutely fabulous. You are absolutely phenomenal. Your family and friends told you that. Yeah, you got it going on. You're good. You're all that in a bag of chips. Come on, girl. Get out there. Get out there and do it. And honestly, if you want a little bit of advice, you want to chat about it, I'm there for it. I'm here for the chat. So please, 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 please expand your horizons. Get the dating thing done, because it's good. It's good fun. And if you've got any questions, or you just want to share your stories, then go for it. If you want to share your tips around dating and being safe whilst you're dating, go for it. If you want to talk to us about the things that you've enjoyed in your dating life, talk to us. If you have been married for 30 plus years and you want to give us single girls some advice on how to maintain a long and successful and healthy relationship, go for it. We love it. We love it. We love it. So I am now going to get ready for what I am ready. You got ready with me. I'm now going to take my hair out, sort my hair out, and then I'm going to show you the outfit of the day. You may have already seen it in a different kind of configuration, maybe the top with different trousers or whatever, but this is what I'm wearing to work today. I'm going out to the office today and I'm feeling like I want to wear some trousers, so that's what I've got on. And so I will show you that. I will show you the outfit of the day. But can I just say, I'm so excited for you. I'm so excited for the next step on your journey, and I'm here for it. Want to hear all about it. If you've enjoyed this video, if you have smiled, if you have laughed, if you have gotten any kind of inspiration from this video, please give me a big thumbs up. Please subscribe, please share, and please, please, please comment down in the comment section. Love to hear from you. Love to talk to you. Have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed day, and I will see you again very, very soon. Take good care. Bye-bye.
And we can just dance the night away.